So, the energy that I have been feeling lately has been a bit heavier, and you could be feeling this like heavy feeling of carrying so much on your own. I get it, trust me. And first and foremost, I want to say that, you guys truly are like this spiritual warrior. I've mentioned it so many times throughout my messages that I have done, because you are like choosing the path that you have taken takes grit, takes guts, takes strength and bravery to walk the path that you are currently on, and truly not many people have it. A lot of people enjoy staying in their comfort zones and not expanding, not following their heart. Because truly, to follow your heart, it is a very scary thing to do. Because again, our heart will make these like radical and big jumps that you have to take, and it is scary. It truly is, right? Oftentimes, that means changing so much about yourself, about your life, and there's a lot that goes in that, and so not many people do that, but you did. You did it with so much hope and so much faith in the path that you are walking, that I trust me, I get it. I get it can feel like sometimes you're walking in the middle of a desert and it's like you haven't seen anything for days, and you're just like but like the amazing thing about you is like you keep putting one foot in front of the other. Like you keep going. And that's what I mean, that you are a spiritual warrior. Because oh god, it's like your soul is like it's it's made of like the purest substance, and it's like yeah, it's giving me like the analogy of like, when diamonds are made under pressure, it's like that's what your soul is made of. It's like the rarest gem in the world. And so it's like you don't even realize your value, because your soul is like, yeah, it's like so rare and so precious that not many people see it for what it is, and you could also not be seeing it for what it is. But truly, it's like when you make it on the other side, that is when people are like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we see, this beautiful glow about you, and all of a sudden they want to understand your journey, right? So that's what I mean. And again, this isn't like to say your soul is better than anybody else. No, it's just there are certain souls, it's like you jump into the most riskiest kind of situations and things, and it's like it's funny because it's like you deep down inside you actually like a challenge, but sometimes it's like you don't know how challenging it will be until you're going through it, right? And there are days where it really is like, man, this is a lot, right? So the feeling that I have been feeling has been like, you do keep putting one foot in front of the other. You keep going, you keep striving, you keep having faith, you keep hoping, you keep, like, you literally keep walking towards what your heart is telling you to walk towards, even though you might have not seen the results yet. And it's like, oh my god, honestly, like, I want you guys to know that is truly like such a beautiful quality about yourself, because not many people have that in them. Not many people can walk towards something and not seeing the outcome that they want to see. A lot of people would quit. A lot of people would blame so many things, including themselves. Like they would go into victim mindset, and you're just like, no, okay, keep going, keep correcting my end. Like, that's what I mean. It's like, you guys are spiritual warriors, because it takes a certain kind of person to hold the faith, keep walking, keep going, even though they don't see results yet, and still keep their mentality and their mindset in check. Then that doesn't mean to say that you never, ever, ever, ever have like a bad day where, you might have a little bit of like that negative thoughts. No, that's normal. That is normal. It's just you reset yourself from that. You're like, all right, I had my a little bit of a pity party for myself, and now I'm going. Now I'm walking. Now I'm continuing and not letting these circumstances to define who I am, because the truth is, the circumstances in your life do not define you. What defines you is what you do with these circumstances, and you just keep going. You keep, you keep walking towards this path that your heart is calling you on, and you can't see like very far on this path. So there's so much like unknown, right? But yeah, so you've made the decision, you're walking on this path. Like, this message is definitely for you if you've been on this path for a while now. And the energy that I was feeling into lately, it's like you're tired. You're tired, because I get it. You're doing this on your own. You're holding it on your own. You don't really have too much of a support system to tell you like, no, just keep going. Like, you're doing well, like, just keep, like, you are your own support system, which is great, because you have built your own pillars to hold you up. And you also built that because it's like you um cut a lot of people out of your life, whether you did that or they just naturally faded, right? And you keep going. You keep going. And yeah, it's like you could have been feeling this like the last couple days, where it's like, listen, I keep going. I keep putting my foot in front of the other. I keep trusting and having faith. And you could have like said this out loud of like, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Like, can I finally get some kind of a break? Can I finally have the community to support me, to kind of like, in a way where you can lean on, right? Because there's nothing wrong with leaning on other people when we need to. Truly, it's not. Like, especially if you're a person that doesn't um what's the word for it? um Overuse it. That's not the word, but take advantage. Take advantage of it, especially if you're a person that doesn't take advantage of leaning on people. Like, at times you need to lean on people, because the weight of what you're carrying can be so exhausting, and you're just like, either give me this breakthrough that I am wanting, or it's like, send me the community where I can like lean on, right? So that they can tell me just like, keep going, don't worry, like, you're doing well, blah blah blah, right? And again, like I said, it's not like you need it from a place of like, you don't believe it yourself. You do. It's just, we're humans. We grew up in tribes. That's a very normal thing to want support within your community, right? So I get it. Like, I get it. If you're feeling that way, I totally get it. It can feel tiring. It can feel exhausting if you just keep walking on this path of the unknown, and you keep showing up, and like good for you, truly. Like I want you to know that like you truly are made of gold, of like this most beautiful, rarest gem in the world, because it's like you keep showing up, you keep going, you keep having the faith, you keep holding the faith, you keep going no matter what obstacles show your way, and you do not equate your worth to the circumstances that you have been dealt with. You truly, like, you know this, like you are, you know, it doesn't define you, you know, it's just something that you're currently dealing with as a challenge, but you've gone through so many challenges in your life that you're like, I know I'm going to get through this. This is just another challenging time that's refining me and making me stronger and better and more resilient. And, you know, you're being forged in the fire, right? And I get it can get heavy at times. And I want you to know that, like, when it does get heavy, allow yourself to rest. There's nothing wrong with rest. There's nothing wrong with taking a break with, for example, if you're creating something, take a break. Take a little bit of a break. Do some, like, shift the energy. Move your body, dance, go on a hike, go to nature. Do something that your soul has been asking for you to do, just to come back into balance, right? And just know that, like, it is coming for you. The fact that you keep going, the fact that you keep putting one foot in front of the other, the fact that you, like, you keep showing up, it's bound to happen for you. And you're also bound to find the people that are going to come into your life and finally be like, I see you. I see what you're doing. And help support you in this path, right? Like all of that is coming for you, and you just like you just have to keep going. And it sucks when it comes to timing, because the truth is, like, we're all on different timelines. For one person it literally could happen tomorrow, and for another person it could happen a week or a month from now, right? Like it's so hard to say, because again, like, obviously it can never happen on the same time um as somebody else, like that same day, that exact hour, you know, like generally, like, we kind of follow a similar timeline. So for example, like closing out chapters and cycles, a lot of people are doing that. And this has been going on for the last year, or I even want to say 2 years, some people much longer than that. But definitely there's a lot more people now closing out chapters and cycles this past year, but not everyone is on that same timeline of like, we're all closing the chapters out and cycles out in the month of February. You know what I mean? There's different timelines to this, but generally it is kind of the same, right? And so I do feel like this new beginning, this new path is opening up for you. And for some, it's literally going to happen within a week or a day. And for some, it's like up until I really do feel like at least for the end of the year, it could happen for you. And especially in the beginning of the year, because the beginning of the year is, in numerology, new beginnings, new opportunities, right? So be kind to yourself and just know that, like, you feeling that way of wanting to be held and wanting to be supported, whether that's by the divine or by a community, it's a normal feeling. You're human after all. You're having this human experience, and it can get, just heavier at times, and that's okay. Just do your best to recenter. Whatever recentering practices that work for you, do them and come back into yourself. And I literally just saw 444, which also just means spiritual guidance and spiritual protection. And know that, like, interesting because I'm tapping back into that feeling of like when it gets really heavy and you're just like, oh my god, I can't, like this is a lot, like why can't I have a break? And it's quite an emotional feeling, it really is, because I get it. Like I know if something can be really challenging and it's like it almost feels like it's suffocating you, you're like, can I just get a break, right? And what I got from that is like, just know during those times when you do feel so alone, your guides and your angels are literally like right there with you. Yeah, this is like an emotional feeling. I can feel into it. It's your guides and angels sending you the most amount of love during that time that you enter of like it's heavy. Like they have sympathy for you. They understand like, wow, you're doing this human experience, and like it can feel this way, and like they are supporting you, they are surrounding you, they are protecting you. And yeah, in those moments, like just try and feel into their energy, because they're there to support you, right? Even talk to them and tell them like, okay guys, like show me a sign, like yeah, show me a sign of like that, I'm supported and stuff like that, because you guys do have that connection with them. So yeah, they are there for you. If you feel like no one is there around to help you, they are there for you, and they are watching you, and they are ensuring that you're protected and supported during this time. So try and connect with them if you feel very disconnected. And again, that could be through dance, that could be through going in the walk, on a walk in the woods or whatever, right? Feel into it, breathe, recenter, and know that you're getting closer. It's going to happen for you. Trust me, it's not going to be like this unknown, dark, scary path where it's like you don't see any light. No, you're getting closer, and your resilience is going to be paid off. Truly, it is. Keep going. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end this here because it does feel complete, and I've been feeling into this energy for the I don't know what I wanted to say, the past couple of days, and I really wanted to make this message of like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I can feel into like how heavy it is, and you're seen, you're heard, and this is your confirmation of like, keep going, keep showing up, keep going. You're being supported by the unseen, by the unknown, and something is bound to happen for you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this resonated with you, and I really hope that like by the time that you watch this is just a confirmation and you have rebalanced yourself and shaken off the heaviness and keep showing up to what your heart is calling for you to do. Alrighty, guys, like I said, I'm sending you so much love. Again, I have my services and my offerings in the description box below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.